Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 17 of Your Take, My Take by John and Jacob. I'm John.
I'm Jacob.
And today we wanted to apologize for our long delay in our episodes, but we've been gone. But we are here in lovely Washington. We want to come to you today. And also we want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And today we wanted to give our take upon the NBA conference finals as they are started. And so we want to give you our take on that. And so we're going to start off with a traditional coin flip. Jacob, you call it in the air.
Tails.
It's tails.
Oh, yes.
Who do you want to go first?
You can go first.
All right, I'll go first. All right, so I'll start with the West. Suns in 4. We won, and it's kind of cheap because we won game 1 already. But if Kawhi Leonard's hurt, I really think the Suns have a chance to win in 4. Chris Paul is out, obviously, right now. We don't know when he's coming back. But the Suns are playing unbelievable defense right now. Their shooters are shooting well, and Devin Booker is playing like a true all-star and a true potential superstar in the league right now. And you can't neglect also the play that DeAndre Ayton's done. And so I'm going to say the Suns in 4 if Kawhi's out. If Kawhi comes back, I still think the Suns win. I say the Suns in 6 if Kawhi comes back, but the Suns in 4. And for the East, it's a little bit dicier in this series, but I think Milwaukee's going to win. I think Milwaukee's size is too big. And if Trae Young is hurt, like he's played terrible today, if he gets hurt, he's done. They're done. And so I'm going to say Milwaukee in probably 6, but I think Milwaukee's going to handle that series. And then I think it'll be the Suns and the Bucks in the finals. The biggest disappointment team so far in this whole playoffs, the LA Lakers. They're soft like Charmin's toilet paper, and also the biggest disappointment out of all the players is Ben Simmons. How can you be an all-star and not shoot a shot? How can you be an all-star and be 2 feet away and pass it to a guy that shouldn't even be on the court? It's remarkable that he's even considered to be one of the better players. And for everyone who I've said I liked Ben Simmons in the past, I apologize because now I've seen my errors in my way, and he's awful. I mean, he's played awful. It's a mental thing now because no one in the NBA can shoot as bad as he can shoot and be in the NBA. So I think it's a mental thing, which then proves to me that he's not mentally tough enough to play in the NBA. And so again, I apologize for me ever saying that Ben Simmons was ever better than Devin Booker, because I know I've said that to other people. Devin Booker is really showing out. He's probably the most impressive player so far in the playoffs, and so I'll give props to Devin Booker and Chris Paul. We have the best backcourt in the NBA right now. So that's my take. What do you think?
Okay, coming out of the West, I think it's Suns in 4, obviously. DeAndre Ayton's the X factor here. Nobody is as tall as him. They can give him the ball anytime in the paint, and he'll just dominate down there. He did in game 1, and I think we can singly beat them with DeAndre Ayton. Suns in 4. So coming out of the East, I think Milwaukee. I think they'll beat them in 5. They're just a lot bigger. They're a lot better than Atlanta. They looked really bad. They were chucking up shots. But
Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta was. But 76ers are awful because of Ben Simmons. But Atlanta's I think they're going to squeak out one game, but Milwaukee's going to beat them. So the worst player I thought played was definitely either Ben Simmons or Donovan Mitchell.
Wait.
Yes.
You're crazy.
No,
Donovan Mitchell was averaging like 40 points a game.
If he's their best player, like all these people have been playing, then they can't get up 2 games and then choke the rest of the 4 out. You're not a true all-time player if you're doing that then. But Ben Simmons' case, he's not a shooter. He's terrible. You can't take mid-range, and you can't miss crucial free throws. And he's going to be gone next season from this playoff run. I think Ben Simmons is definitely the worst player, but then Donovan Mitchell, he just choked it for them.
No. The Utah Jazz did choke.
They did
But
choke.
to say that Donovan Mitchell, the only player that actually showed up and created shots and made shots, to say he's the worst player, he's probably one of the best players in the playoffs runs. And so you're way off on that. No, he didn't choke it on that.
It's a team game.
I understand that,
to do it?
but everyone else around him sucked.
No, it's if
Rudy Gobert is 7'6", whatever tall he is, but he can't score more than 11 points in the paint against people that are 6'5", 5 or 6. You can't say that it's Donovan Mitchell's fault that they choked. It's the Utah Jazz franchise in general that sucks. I'll give you that. But Donovan Mitchell, it's not his fault that he plays for a franchise that is forever going to choke up every single time they're in playoffs.
Here's something also about Donovan Mitchell. They were up 2-0, and Kawhi Leonard got hurt. Their best player, their star player, got hurt, and they allowed LA with Kawhi Leonard to come up 4 games. Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell was also not 100% healthy.
Yeah.
So even with a bad ankle, and they double teamed him every single time, he still scored 40 points almost every single game. And if he didn't score 40 points, they would have been blown out by 30 every single game. Well, we're going to disagree with that. But my take, Suns, Bucks in the finals.
Yeah, Suns, Bucks too.
And my biggest disappointment team, the Lakers. I hate you guys too. And Ben Simmons, you're the most disappointing player so far. So I hope you enjoyed episode 17 of Your Take, My Take by John and Jacob. I'm John.
I'm Jacob.
And hope to see you guys soon.